hydrangeas are doing so well. So many different types. Oh, there's hummingbirds. Yeah, lots of different ones blooming. Lace cap. Beautiful pink. Hot pink. Yeah. Yeah, the hydrangeas are doing so well this year, eh? This is one that I started from a cutting from Vlad. Yeah, I'm glad because I think I had about 8 different cuttings and this was the only one that took, so thankfully. And Vlad is no longer with us. I used to help him with his garden just a bit. So that was really nice that this one is Vlad saying hello. Yeah. A very good gardener, exotic gardener. Yeah. This philodendron that came from our friend Phil from the mainland. It's doing beautiful. Yeah. Actually, considering all the heat that we've had in the garden, the gardens are doing not too badly. We've just tried to keep on top of the watering. This fuchsia is amazing. It's doing so well. It's grown. And I've got a variegated one down there. A lot smaller, but it's doing good. And then I've put cuttings of the variegated over here as well. So I think I'll put some cuttings of this one in there too. So, but yeah, it's doing really well. And over here today, I was sort of fixing this garden up a bit. Put the tiki in there. I brought over a PG hydrangea, which also has the wire vine in there, so it wasn't doing well where it was. Just too much heat and sun, so this, I think, hopefully it'll do better here. And I can keep it more watered. This area in here, what I like to do, I was saying to Joe, in here I want to build up an area with concrete and then line it and then have a pond and then have trickling water there. So we have this really nice sound of water in this beautiful courtyard, which I think would be really nice. And these are getting taller, the patsies and palms, so it would sort of sit under that. And yeah, I think it would be really nice. Love the sound of running water. Very nice for relaxation, meditation. And I kind of cleaned up out here too. I moved a few pots around. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks, as I said, it's almost like coming into a very cool store. My sun, there's that sun. It's missing the W. So here today I moved, well, I haven't planted it, but here's another fuchsia that I want, that I started a long time ago. So it's in a pot, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to dig it in here. And it would be in the same type of location that the other one I just showed you. So I think it'd get a lot of shade, just keep it watered, and I think it'll do really well. And it was doing not badly considering where it was. I probably didn't water it enough. It was in there with the bamboo in there. But you know what? You didn't really notice it in there. So I think by putting it here on the path, there was kind of an empty spot there, so I think it'll be really nice there. So I just have to dig a hole, get it out of that pot, put it in the ground there. And in this area, I think what I want to do is just mulch it out more, and hopefully we'll let the, I think that's timber bamboo, let it spread more in there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I did today with that. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And the PG hydrangea that I moved came from this area. And this is a nice area too, but it had a little bit too much heat in the day. It was sitting right there, and it had a fair amount of sun, and I think it just was too hot for it. So I had it here. So anyway, I've moved it to a cooler spot, which is right in there beside the house in there. And today I noticed that the red bottle brush that I planted a couple years ago, yay, is blooming. God, it's got the most gorgeous red. It's like a ruby red. It's a red color, clarinet, ruby red. It's gorgeous. So it's just starting. They're just starting to open. Yeah.